Morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Hope you enjoyed your weekend.
Oh, who doesn't, right? Everyone has their time off. A little fun and hijinks with friends and fam. Why not?
Exactly.
Yeah, that was. I had a fun time, obviously, at the house. A little party over the weekend. If you recall, Friday. The planning phase of this.
Yeah, you threw a last-minute party.
It kind of got together really quickly because I realized very, very quickly that me and E-Rock just hanging out at my house, I don't know how well that would go. So, E-Rock, if you remember his wife.
What happened? What happened?
Well, E-Rock's wife was having the dildo party.
Right. We're now calling it the dildo party.
The dildo party, and that was a Saturday, I gather. So Friday, during the show, the end of the show, E-Rock was very sad that he was going to have to find something to do, and I was like, you know what?
Wait, you threw the whole party for E-Rock?
Yeah.
No.
So I invited E-Rock over the house.
Right.
I was like, E-Rock...
There's no way you threw the party for E-Rock.
Well, that's how it started.
You had another motive, sir.
And then I'm like,
What was your motive? I need to know. Was it that?
What?
That's why you really threw the party. Are you kidding?
No,
you would never throw a party for E-Rock. You're lying.
Was well overdue.
Okay.
The party was well overdue at my house. The weather, you know how the weather.
You want me to believe you had a party just for E-Rock?
Well, it was my mistake because I invited E-Rock to be nice and everything. Seriously, I did. I was like, let me get E-Rock away from the dildo party he doesn't want to be at and stuff.
Right.
And then I realized I started, like, through my head really quickly, I started playing out the scenario. Me and E-Rock hanging out. The long, awkward silences.
There's a lot of lies going on here.
What? Oh,
you don't like E-Rock enough to throw him a party?
It wasn't a party.
E-Rock, you think he put that party together for you?
No, he put that party together because of me.
Well, that's true.
I don't believe that either.
It was like, it wasn't a party, though, at first. It was just like, all right, E-Rock, come over.
Sure.
It was just E-Rock coming over, a little play date.
Right.
And that's why there's a party.
And then I started thinking, like, maybe I ought to get a couple more people over as a buffer so we can,
right.
all talk. And then the more people I started inviting over, the more I realized it was going to be like, oh, no, now I got to invite this person, that person. So then it just started. And then I had the, the idea to invite more people from work.
How did the hot interns play into this? They had nothing to do with the big party planning?
I got to be completely honest with you. It wasn't at the forefront of my mind at that point. That wasn't the ulterior motive.
At that point.
That wasn't the ulterior motive.
All right, fair enough.
It was very nice to have them over. They're very fun. They're
you could take them or leave them?
They were cool.
But E-Rock, you can't.
Put it this way. All right, I'll be completely honest with you. I've never had any intern over my house.
That's what I'm talking about.
They could all go blow.
We've had interns off and on for, I don't know, close to 20 years now. You've never invited an intern to anything.
Never. What, am I going to have fucking David over my house?
But you threw a party for E-Rock. I get it. And the hot interns just happen to be there, too.
They just happen. I figured, you know what? They were walking the halls on Friday.
You make perfect sense. I get it.
They were in here for the ribs and stuff, so they kind of heard this happening.
Yeah. Why be rude, right?
To not invite them.
Rude.
What I did almost go to Handsome Rob's house.
Yeah, remember?
During his party. That never happened.
Oh, my God. I forgot all about that guy.
Yeah.
Whatever happened to him?
Remember he was a weirdo who lied a lot. We realized he was lying about the whole party.
Of course.
But he knew how to play golf in the end.
And he invited you to play golf with. Oh, that's right. That didn't happen either.
No. He sort of invited me to his father's fancy country club.
Yeah. It
was a sort of invite. All right, so I believe you.
Well, they
threw a big party for E-Rock and not the hot interns.
For E-Rock.
The interns showing up at your house for the first time in 20 years.
It just worked out that way.
I know. I understand now. You explained it perfectly.
I didn't see the one, though. I saw two, but I didn't see the third one.
Oh, the guy with the greasy hair?
Yeah, what happened to him? Why wouldn't you just invite the whole intern class?
I guess there was an oversight on the invitations that went out that day.
He was literally standing outside the studio.
Was he?
With puppy eyes.
See, I didn't see that.
Oh.
He was hoping he would be adopted and taken home.
Yeah, that wasn't happening.
No, so he didn't get the invite.
No, we didn't.
What happened there, you think? It just slipped your mind?
Yeah, it was an oversight.
Okay.
Next time, maybe.
Oversights happen.
Next time.
So, E-Rock's wife, dildo party, E-Rock at the compound.
Right. Yes.
Perfect.
And it was other people, though, obviously. Troy Kwan showed up with some bitches.
More than one bitch?
Oh, of course. Like 3.
He's got his main one.
It's amazing. Oh, yeah.
He's got his main one that he makes believe they're just,
He's
casual.
got his main squeeze.
But it seems like they're pretty tight.
His main squeeze.
And she's very, very cool.
Yeah.
I like her a lot.
She's a lovely girl.
Yeah.
Lovely girl.
Yeah.
No, I like her a lot. She's very, very sweet.
Very attractive.
Beautiful.
She's very, very, she's easy on the eyes.
Yes, she is.
Yeah.
And
then,
down for whatever.
Oh.
And she knows how to move.
And, everybody was in the pool. It was nice. It was fun.
She was in the pool?
Oh, yeah. Troy Kwan's in the pool. Everyone's in the pool.
Yeah.
Our own Roland.
Wait, you're fast-forwarding, though.
I know, yeah.
Why are you fast-forwarding?
I don't know. I'm just so excited about Roland.
You want to just get to the Roland part?
He's the greatest guy to have at a party.
He really is.
He's so loud.
Right.
Just yelling slobbo.
E-Rock, I regret the day I just came up with that. I didn't think that one was going to stick.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
boy. Who knew, right?
I'm sorry.
Who knew?
I really am sorry.
Lies.
Why?
Oh, boy.
What's more of a lie? That I'm sorry that I came up with Slabo, or that Ant threw a whole party for you? I need to know.
They're both equal.
All right. So you got the whole party together quickly.
It was very quickly. Ange was at the house listening on Friday and just going like, she's looking at the radio, actually going, no.
Having a panic attack.
She knew,
right.
She's the one.
She had to jump into action.
Yeah. We got Steve, my usual catering guy, there behind the grill and did an amazing job.
Where's he working now? We met him through the show, right?
Oh, my God. Where is he working? I should know this, right?
He came in to cook for us one day.
Oh, yeah. He used to come into K-Rock and do our breakfast and everything.
He was great.
He's amazing.
And you've known him ever since.
Yeah. Anytime I need somebody over there, party, cater something, cook, he's the guy.
Right. So
it was really good.
You got him to cater.
Got him to do it up.
You got the 2 hot interns, and the ugly one wasn't invited, and the whole thing was thrown together for E-Rock. Okay.
Yeah.
What else?
The dinosaur was a big hit. There was a line of people waiting to take pictures with the dinosaur.
To do their Vine video with the dinosaur.
Exactly. A little Vine video, some photos.
Nice.
It was amazing.
Everybody took photos with the dinosaur?
Everyone was taking photos with the dinosaur.
That's so weird, because you only posted one photo of people with the dinosaur.
Oh, well, that was my photo.
Oh, that's the only picture that made it online.
My photo.
You with the 2 hot interns and the dinosaur in the background. But everyone else was taking pictures in front of the dinosaur.
Well, I didn't see everybody else, but there was a line of people.
2 interns and 2 dinosaurs.
Yes, indeed.
Jesus. All right. We'll just assume that everyone else took a picture in front of the dinosaur.
Well,
you only posted 1 picture.
Whether they want to post them or not, that's their prerogative.
You didn't get pictures with salad and everything in front of the...
No, not really.
What about you and E-Rock?
Not really. No.
Considering E-Rock was the reason why he threw the party, you would assume that there would be a couple of pictures of you and him being pals.
See, you're misinterpreting this. E-Rock wasn't the reason I threw the party. I've got to say that. It wasn't. The reason I threw the party was to cover up that it was just going to be me and E-Rock. Because I had invited E-Rock over to get him away from the dildo party.
But you would never just invite him over. So already in your head,
it was a spur of the moment thing. Like, you know what? I'm thinking to myself, it's a Saturday.
E-Rock,
I got nothing going on. E-Rock doesn't want to, he's not just going to drive around his neighborhood until the dildo party's over. So why not come over?
E-Rock, you think he would just invite you over to his house without a motive?
Sure.
I don't think you would care if E-Rock was stuck at a lemon party.
All right, we'll buy it. What the hell?
It just turned out to be a great opportunity to have a party.
So the dinosaur's in place. You got Steve cooking.
Oh, yeah.
What else?
The pool was very nice. The temperature was perfect. Crystal clear blue water.
You had to fill it up with some hose water? Because the leak is still not fixed, right?
No, the leak is not fixed.
All right, but you made sure there was plenty of water before the party started.
There was plenty and the monsoon we wound up having Friday actually got the pool filled up to the
brim?
Right to the brim.
Perfect. Perfect.
Yeah, it was, but the heaters were working. It was wonderful. There was various places outside, downstairs, the karaoke, the poker table, the inside just chit-chatting, watching some TV. It Every bit of the house was being equally represented. It was very successful.
Safe to say the party was boring until Roland showed up to really pump it up?
Well, they showed up pretty early.
Oh, all right.
They did show up pretty early, which was good.
But he really pumped it up.
He pumped it up. Roland knows how to just bring the whole
He just sits there and yells
together.
and screams at
He
people.
does. He sits there.
Not in a bad way.
Drinks heavily.
Oh, well,
and
can we play this?
that's one of his...
DJ! Danny, play the hits! Now!
Go home.
Go home, DJ! Danny!
That's when Denny Falcone, of course, DJ with his hard drive of hits, he showed up.
Out of nowhere?
Well, no, I invited him.
You got him?
I needed
Okay.
him to DJ the party.
You hired him to DJ?
Oh, yeah. Once the late night festivities really got rolling, I figured we needed somebody there to rock the party.
Some tunes.
Yes, to get up there and boy, he had just come from a communion.
Oh, really?
Party out on Long Island, so it was close.
Right.
So it was very easy for him to get over there in his suit
And set up?
and set up. He had the lights going, and
I saw that he...
there he is.
I saw the Vine video where he was using his catchphrase.
He was using his catchphrase. Is this a hot mic?
Hot
Is this a
mic, hot mic?
Oh, it was fantastic.
And I bet you everyone just started laughing and
Oh,
laughing.
amazing. And then I hear some people dance.
Oh, yeah, people dancing. Okay.
What do you mean some people dancing? You barely pan to the left. What do you mean some people dancing?
I wanted to get Sal in frame.
Yeah,
You got three lovely ladies. I was going to say
Yes.
3 interns, but 2 hot interns and another very hot individual.
Yes.
And then you slightly pan to the left to almost show the rest of the party.
Well, I had to show...
Your 8 seconds of the Vine video, 7.5 were on the hot girls, and a half a second for that guy.
Well, Mikey Cuffs.
Right.
And there's Sal in the background. And
Usually if people are going to show the party, they would kind of move along.
why would I want to? If I did that, then people would complain, dude, why didn't you just stay on the girls? So I figured I'd help out the people that were watching.
Do you realize that there were more people at your party than those 3 girls?
Yeah, I heard.
Okay, all right.
Do you know how many interns we've had in here that have wanted to get invited to one of Van's parties?
Right.
These interns have been here for 1 week.
A week.
Well, they made an impression.
1 week.
They were very nice.
1
And by the
week.
way, everyone, they had a great time, I believe.
I'm
That's what
sure.
they said. Everyone had fun. And it was, they weren't harassed or anything. They got there and home very safely. It was very good. I made sure, everything was good with that. I didn't want to be, like Travis kicking people in the nuts.
And then another Vine video
there
where
it
it
is.
just shows the 3 girls and
And
a
well,
very
no.
quick shot of Denny playing the music.
It's look, and then there's Sal. Did you see Sal?
Barely.
Oh, well, he was there.
What we're looking at is a slow pan to the left where you see hot girl, hot girl, hot girl. Sal, Denny, bye. And then the Vine video starts over again.
Well,
You really don't understand. You don't understand how to pace that 8 seconds yet, I guess.
well, it's 6 seconds. It's very difficult.
Oh, you were probably pacing for 8. And
I
realizing
was.
I'm
See,
out.
I ran out of time. I needed
Is
to
it
get Denny on
6
there.
seconds? Is it 8? Sometimes it's 7.
No, it's very difficult to gauge.
Yeah.
Very difficult.
All right, well.
But look at that.
All right, here's another Vine video.
I'm in
where it's
there.
Just
Oh, wait a
you
minute.
and the 3 girls.
But no, there's Sal in the back.
Sal's in the back.
Well, how much attention does sound need?
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
This video obviously has nothing to do with him, and he's popping his head up in the background.
He loves it.
No, Sal's good for the video, though, because he said, hey, look at me and Sal. We're having a
Hey,
good
I know.
time.
That's what it was all about.
So it's Anthony and the 3 hot girls
That's
again.
what it was about.
So this is just a series of videos of Sal dancing. You're just
Sal
recording
dancing.
Sal.
He loves
Gotcha.
having his hand up like he's directing traffic. So.
Right.
And Denny with his music too loud. Jesus Christ.
Oh, my God. Jimmy, the second Jimmy got there, he, showed up, he said hi, went right over to Denny to tell him to turn that shit down. The cops are going to come.
How loud was it?
It was so fucking loud.
Dude, I said turn it down. I sat for a little while, and I'm like, this is really, I couldn't hear who I was talking to.
Yeah.
So I asked D-Rock, is the music loud, or am I just being a fucking old lady? He goes, no, it's loud. And I asked Roland, he goes, yeah, it's really loud.
Yeah.
And Roland said
Roland said it was
wow.
really loud, yeah.
You're right. How loud was the music?
It was echoing off Ant's house back at you.
Oh
so his speakers were
Yeah.
shooting towards the house. If you're sitting in the middle, you got it at both ends.
Oh, more partying.
Wait, more Vine videos of the party, but
Wow.
once again, you see the three hot girls.
Oh, well.
And nothing else.
Don't know. There's Denny in the background.
Certainly not complaining, but I just don't. I don't really get a feel for who else was there.
It was for Denny. I was
Denny,
getting Denny in frame there.
Oh, I see.
And when you say three hot girls, two of the three you're referring to are our interns.
Well,
correct?
yeah, if they're hot, they're hot.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? I wanted to show because they were having a great time. Look, they're dancing to Denny's music and everything. I just wanted to.
But you could have filmed Denny at any moment, but you decided to film him at the point where the three girls were dancing right in front of him.
You got to get the action in there and everything, you know?
But you want to show Denny was there.
Exactly. I want to show Denny.
I think that's him. I can't really tell. He's way in the back in the darkness.
Oh, there he is.
But the music was loud. Do you do the move where you
so
invite
loud.
the neighbors so then they feel like they can't call the cops because they were invited to the party,
No.
or you don't even invite them anymore?
Nah, I don't think I ever have.
You should invite them, knowing they'll never come over. But then they won't pick up their phone and call because then they feel like they were part of
Here's
the
my
party.
here's my
invited,
fucking
it's hard to-
take.
Right.
Here's my
That's
take.
why you do that.
My take is,
You
look,
warn them there's a party. Hey, if
Summer.
you want to come over and have a burger, come on over.
It's
and
summer.
then they don't fucking pick up the phone and call the cops.
it's summer. I have a few of these per year. Saturday night, they could go fuck themselves.
Do you think your neighbors hate you?
They fucking hate me.
I pulled up with a friend of mine, and we could hear the music from a block away. And I'm like, I'm telling, and I'm like, they hate his guts out here. I'm like, this is a nice Jewish neighborhood. They're all
nice and
doctors and
quiet.
attorneys,
Yeah.
and you know, nice, responsible people. And then there's just this fucking well lit Sodom and Gomorrah in the middle of the block.
Holy shit! Really?
I know.
You could not hear that music. That was really loud.
You got a really nice spot out there, but the houses are a little too close
Well, yeah, I
for
had
what you do.
I had to weigh it out. You know,
Like when you're in your house, you go in your backyard, you can't tell that the houses are close. But when you're throwing a party, it's pretty obvious.
I know. It
Wow.
was crazy.
All right.
Oh, that's Pat from Munaki, right?
Where?
Well, over there.
Wait, is this another?
There's
This is a
Pat.
different Vine video, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
That's guest. There's Pat.
where?
Pool.
I blinked.
Cool.
I think I saw Sal for a second.
Wait,
Yes.
And there's Pat.
Where? Oh, I almost
See, that's
saw
Sal.
him. Sal, hot girl dancing, hot girl dancing, hot girl. And Pat.
Pat. Yeah. See how that worked? It's nice.
There's Denny in the background. This is a Denny video.
Denny, it's a Denny video.
what-
Look at the lights all over the place. Denny brought his lights.
And his hard drive of hits. Is he a good DJ?
Yes, of course. Denny's great. I would recommend him.
Did you have to pay him or?
I threw money
a few
wasn't
bucks?
discussed, but at the end of the night, I tossed him some
Greased
cash.
him up a little bit.
I tossed him some cash.
Nice.
It was very successful. Look at that. It's just amazing.
Well, there's a picture of. Whoa.
Oh,
okay.
that's see,
what happened there?
Well, we had taken a picture. I guess it was me. Who was it? Me, Jackie, and then there was somebody else in the picture. And then she was like, "Oh, let's get a picture together." Okay. I'm like, "Oh, okay." So we just had a nice little
nice picture.
embrace and picture.
You're
take.
hugging her really tight.
What?
That's an intern you've only known a week.
I haven't seen a lot of intern pictures like that.
No.
Where's the other guy? Is the guy here today?
A lot of intern pictures.
We got to get him in here because I'm sure he wants a picture with Anthony.
Should we recreate this photo
I
with
think we should, yes.
the guy intern?
Yes.
In 20 years, I think this is the only picture you took with an intern. Weird.
It could be.
Very strange.
You don't even hug Opie.
No.
We've
No.
never touched in 19 plus years.
That
but
I figured it's time I pay attention to there are interns that people say, remember intern like Bob? And I'm like, who? What? I don't remember anything.
Right.
I figured I better start remembering
Sure.
the interns' names. So,
Right.
now I know.
What's her name?
Jackie.
Oh, you know that one.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
And Sydney.
Wow, that was.
Yeah.
'Cause
Anyway.
you usually have trouble with the intern's name.
I sure do.
Yeah.
So Jimmy went and asked Denny to turn down the music. Did he turn down the music?
A little bit, but I asked after I
Not
asked other
enough,
people.
right?
I'm like, it was fucking loud.
It was loud. It was loud. It was cranking loud. But what time was it at that point?
It wasn't the hour. It
Wasn't
was
that late.
probably 11, maybe no, maybe 10:30, 10.
Yeah,
But it wasn't the hour. It was like I was sitting at the table talking to Eric and Roland and Liza, and I asked, "Is that?" And they all said, "Yeah, it is." So I confirmed. And I asked Anthony. He said, "Yeah, it seems fucking loud."
Yeah.
So then he turned it down just slightly.
A smidge, yeah.
A smidge.
Yeah.
Didn't make much of a difference to the neighbors, probably.
No.
No.
Not really. No.
I love it.
What time did the cops come? Because I only stayed for like an hour.
Well,
Wow, we jumped ahead here. We were saving the cop thing, but
the
cops showed up.
Well, it was weird because they didn't just show up. I was doing a live from the compound show.
Right.
We cranked up the compound cameras. We had it on the karaoke stage. And then I decided, let's crank up the studio and just leave the door open and the mic's on. And anyone that wants to go in could just sit down like a little confessional and have a show.
Nice.
And hold a show. It's not posted. Yeah, it's not posted. It was one of those live, things, and that's it. So a bunch of people were going in and out, and I decided I'm going to go in there and, have a little fun with some people. So we're doing just that. And then my phone rings. And I'm like, hello? And I hear, Anthony. And then he tells me who he is. And it involved of the Nassau County Police Department.
They know you personally?
He's got my number. So I'm like, oh, hey, how you doing? He goes, well, we'll be out in front of your house in a few minutes. Got a little noise complaint.
Oh.
I'm like, oh, God. All right, we'll be right out.
It was me. I called them.
You called the cops?
Jimmy couldn't take it
Jimmy
anymore.
called the cops on me.
I was trying to have a chat. I couldn't.
Jimmy called the police on me.
Jimmy couldn't take it. All right, so they show up for a little noise complaint. No big deal, right?
What time was this?
This was much later in the evening. I can't be sure of the time.
2-ish?
I
Not
can't
really sure
be
of the
sure
time?
of the time. Yeah. He called me.
Right.
I then went outside and noticed that the music had been shut off by that point anyway. So they were showing up, but it was already,
Denny was already
done. He was done. Yeah,
he already
he was,
packed
like,
up his
packing
hard
up.
drive of hits.
Yeah.
And his obnoxious lights and got the hell out of there.
Yeah. So 2 cars pull up.
Yeah.
A couple of guys get out.
Yeah.
We're just, and I knew that, one of the guys, and then I met the other guy, and we were talking for quite a while. Mikey, NYPD Mikey came out. We were just talking. We were talking about, like, all kinds of shit. And then that at this point is when Steve from Bayshore comes staggering out my front door. Now, there's 2 in Nassau County. There's me and Mikey Cuffs. And there's a picture of Steve from Bayshore. He's hammered.
Wow, he looks hammered in that picture.
Hammered.
Wow.
Hammered. So he he staggers out the house.
Right.
And he's doing that thing where he puts one foot forward, leans back,
right,
and then he's walking, and we're all looking at him now. The cops start kind of chuckling, like that, and then I hear jingle jingle, and I see him pull his keys out of his pocket.
Oh, get that!
I'm not kidding.
Holy shit! No way!
He pulls his keys out of his pocket. And he's walking toward the street. So I start laughing. I'm like, he goes, Steve, if you're thinking of going somewhere, I go, it's probably a real bad idea.
Right.
At this point. He doesn't even acknowledge, he can't hear anything, he can't see anything.
How close did he walk by you guys?
Directly, we were on my grass.
And obvious cops, they weren't.
Yes, there were 2 Nassau County cop cars.
Right.
2 cops.
My God.
And him staggering toward the street. With
walking
his
right
keys
by
out.
all this.
With his keys out.
Oh, my God.
It only gets better because...
If he's up, he's got to call the shot.
As he continued walking...
Yeah.
Oh, he'll be no help with this because he doesn't remember anything.
Wow.
As he's walking with his keys out, he then stops to put his key in the lock of the car door.
This was after you told him this is not a good idea?
Yeah.
Wow.
But he's putting the key into the lock of the passenger side of one of the Nassau County cop cars.
No way.
Yes fucking way.
Oh.
We're stuck stunned now. We're just sitting there. He's rocking back and forth, trying to fucking put the key in the Nassau County cop car.
Oh, my God.
We're roaring laughing at this point. It's like, Steve, what are you doing? And then he goes like, and then staggers across the street to his vehicle,
right,
where he goes to the passenger side, unlocks the door, gets in the passenger side, and shuts the door. Now he's sitting in his passenger seat, and now we're just laughing. So we continue talking for a little while, the cops, and we're obviously keeping an eye on that he's not trying to drive anywhere. So we go, we better, me and Mikey go, we better take care of, Steve, make sure he's all right and everything. So we go over with the cops. The cops take the flashlight, put it through the window.
Oh, wow.
Steve just kind of looks, he's like, what?
Oh, wow.
Something completely unintelligible. We open the door to get him out, at which point Steve pretty much does the old Grauman's Chinese Theater cement footprint things in his own vomit outside the vehicle.
Wait, he puked right outside the car?
Yeah. He was puking outside the car, and he stepped in. He stepped in the puke. Yeah. So we had him go on the grass and everything, and kind of wipe his foot off and clean it up, and then we got him inside into one of the bedrooms and put a little puke pail next to the bed, and that's where Steve from Bayshore slept it off until the next morning, where he left a nice note on a paper plate. And
that he had a good time
and took off.
Did he puke on the?
No, he didn't. He didn't. He was good. He was done with that. But when he tried to open the cop's car door, drunk off his ass,
wow,
I was fucking laughing my balls off.
I've counted 3 viral videos already from this party.
Oh,
I'm up to 3.
Well, then I go back downstairs. And the compound facility has been live from the compound facility has been taken over by a lot of people. I believe Sydney and Jackie did a little show.
Oh.
They did a little talk show where they were taking some calls.
The
Interns are
interns
doing a talk show from your house?
The interns did a little live from the compound
After a week.
talk show. Oh yeah.
That's nice.
What
What'd they call it?
Was nice. I don't know. They were just down there, doing a show.
Hee-hee-heeing, having
But
fun.
everybody was.
There's a lot of jealess interns, former interns, listening to this show right now, wondering what they had to do.
They should have called it "Fuck the rest of y'all."
Are they both here today, the interns?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should see if they had a good
Yeah,
time,
I would think we should ask if they had a good time.
We certainly will.
I'd be very interested to hear their perspective.
Yeah, we'll move on to that. That'll be stage 2 of this.
It's amazing.
So you go down in the compound. People are doing a show.
Yeah. At some point, I guess Fred from Brooklyn did a show. Who else was there doing a lot of people? Wendy was there, and she did a show with, I think, Fred from Brooklyn, and it was crazy. You girls did a show for a little while, right?
I did it with Danny.
Oh, you did it with Danny.
Yeah, I did it with Danny.
Oh my
Danny?
God! Oh my God! That's right. Danny Ross. Remember Danny Ross? Sure. He works at Rockstar now, but he worked here for a while. Danny decided he was going to get on and take some phone calls. I didn't know what was happening because you need headphones to hear the calls.
Right.
But we could hear Danny. Here's all I heard coming out of that studio for a good half hour, maybe even longer. Yeah, well, fuck you too, asshole. You fuck. Bullshit. Fuck you. What do you do? Fuck you. No, I'd had it there. I didn't want to stay anyway. Fuck it. Oh, yeah, you cutsa. Fuck it. That was Danny's call-in show.
Wow.
People calling him and lambasting him and him yelling back.
Yeah, his excuse was that it's 1:30 on a Saturday and all you're doing is watching me, so why
Right.
are you trying
That
to-
was another thing that
yeah.
he was talking about. So you got to join Danny on the...
Yeah, we were kind of just sitting in there, but we had to watch all the people do karaoke, and that was just becoming way too much.
It was becoming brutal.
Yeah, we couldn't watch them anymore, so we
Yeah,
just kind
yeah.
of flipped it.
Was the
and we-
karaoke good?
Not one of the banner karaoke
No.
nights.
Not as you get later into the night.
Yeah,
It gets
yeah.
worse and worse,
Usually
and-
gets better, right?
Well, not when you get the likes of the girl that Pat brought over. She
the
was-
one
we
who
saw?
was going.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't see her there.
Oh, boy. Yeah, she was there.
Yeah.
Well,
She was
what's that
singing along.
about?
Well,
Wait, there's too much going on here. I want to.
Were you there for when she got a little rambunctious with
Yeah.
Dennis? Yeah. Not Denny. Denny. Dennis, one of my poker buddies.
Dennis?
Yeah, Dennis is one of my poker buddies. And He was down there. There was a big poker game at one point going on. You played poker for a little bit, Sydney? And how'd you do?
I was up for a little while, but then I realized I don't know how to bet in poker. Like, I just know how to play poker, so I lost it all. It wasn't
The
great.
interns are losing money at poker at my house.
You got to cover their
Oh, no,
losses.
yeah. It wasn't our
I don't know
money.
whose money it
No,
was.
no. I
You don't
wasn't
know whose money it was.
We weren't gonna.
You were playing with fucking, who are you, fucking Mo Green?
Draw chips are the interns.
Everyone plays on the house.
The interns will kick your teeth out. Draw chips.
I don't know whose money it was.
I don't
What
know.
a wonderful world to live in.
It was great. They,
Right.
but
All right.
Doing shows at the compound. And playing
Doing shows and
poker
playing
poker with the
with
guys.
somebody's money.
it was great.
Nice.
It was a lot of fun.
What do you guys think of the compound and the party itself?
That house is ridiculous.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Great.
It was awesome.
It was fun, man. I think everybody had good. Everybody was very respectful and nice,
Oh, yeah.
right? Yeah.
Everyone was very nice.
Yeah.
We can't have, shenanigans, hijinks, and
When I walked in, it was I saw it was very dark where I walked in.
Oh,
and
no, it wasn't.
No, he
light
walked in
wise.
through the side.
to the side.
Yeah.
And there's a little side steps there, and I see Ant's girl, and I didn't recognize you. But it's fucking. I was Harry handshake. Hello, God bless you. Glad you came. Be safe. Be safe. Goodbye. Take care.
Yeah, Jimmy's very petrified of his job at that point.
Hello. God bless.
Well, it's a touchy situation.
It's a very touchy situation.
Got to be very careful when interns are around.
Well, yeah, that's just it. I mean, obviously that's why I wanted to make sure everybody was being very nice, and there was nobody invited that was going to be an asshole, except maybe Sal, but he was under control.
Sal was fun.
Yeah, Sal.
Hold on. We got Steve from Bayshore.
Oh shit,
We got to get him on the line. Mr. Steve, how are you, sir?
Steve.
Well, good morning, gentlemen.
Hi.
Do you realize you did any of these things that Ant just described?
Well, let's just say this. I kind of passed out at the house and then woke up and I got to go get my toothbrush. That's all I remembered. I had a toothbrush and another shirt in my car.
Oh, good thinking.
So this is what I'm going to stumble out doing. And I'm like, well, why are there cop cars there? It did barely register, but like I'm thinking, I'm not thinking I'm going to go drive. So I'm like, oh, there's nothing wrong. Not realizing I'm just stumbling like a drunken.
You were a stumbling motherfucker.
And you try to get into the cop car, Ant's saying.
Yeah, you.
I have no clue.
Yeah, you walked over to the Nassau County car, the passenger side of it, with your keys out, and you were staring into the window of the cop car, trying to work the key.
Yeah, well, let's just say I was drinking a bit. Mr. Mikey Cups certainly provides alcohol at your
Mikey
parties.
Cups.
And
Yeah,
you're not allowed to have an empty glass.
yeah, you're not allowed. He will come
No.
up to you and make sure you have a beverage in hand.
Yeah, I mean, I was having a fantastic time, and then sometime I just lost it. It all hit me at once.
It certainly
And,
did.
And then I woke up. It was about 6:30, and I'm in my little in that little room.
Yeah, we put you in the little room with a little puke bucket next to the bed,
I did not.
like you were homesick from school with the flu.
Oh, it sure was eventful.
It certainly was.
Thanks for assisting me that way, Ann.
Oh, no problem. Got to take care of the guests.
Yeah, of course.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, we were sad when I first got there. Me and Cups go downstairs to the bar, and we went to get some Guinness. I'm like, I'll just drink Guinness all day, all
Yeah.
night. Well, the keg wasn't attached. So he's like, what do you have? I'm like, I'll have some Jameson.
Oh, yeah, go from Guinness
Oh,
Guinness
my
to
God.
Jameson.
Yeah, that turned out to be a big mistake because I drank that pretty much all night. Had about 3 shrimp to eat.
Yeah, there's plenty of food, and you should have eaten more.
Yeah, I think so.
yeah, I think so.
I think so. Well, that's why I could have thrown up a better rainbow outside of my car.
That is true. It looked like Campbell's Chunky Chicken Soup.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
It is horrible.
Yeah, as I came out in the morning, I noticed that and saw poor Joe Curry, who seemed to have an even worse night than me. He was just sitting in the pool shaking his head going, no.
Yeah, Joe Curry. When I got up, Joe Curry was passed out on my couch.
Right.
And then it was probably well after 8 a.m. or 9 a.m. I don't even know the time. But then I'm thinking, no one really knows how to shut off the Live from the Compound show. So I went downstairs. It was just broadcasting an empty chair for hours. Like if you tuned in,
I bet
you would just see that for hours.
I bet you got good numbers.
Probably did.
Now that empty chair is famous.
Yes. It's actually doing better than us on the podcast.
Nice.
Yeah. Well, I hope you had fun, Steve.
Well, I did, and it sure.
People told me I had fun.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was something.
Yeah.
But, well, thanks.
Yes.
All right, sir.
All right, Steve.
Very happy.
I'm going to just drink some more water.
Yeah.
So
Hydrate.
wait, I saw Pat, but I didn't see this other person. I didn't go downstairs. I just stayed in the backyard. Is that where she was?
Yeah.
Oh,
She's
okay.
downstairs, and she was singing karaoke.
Is she the hot blonde that Pat's been
Yeah.
kind of hanging with lately?
And she was singing is like this weird caterwauling thing going on. That's her in the left, on the left of that picture with Steve from Bayshore. There she is talking with Logan.
See, you like black people.
Well, of course. Logan's
See?
he's a pisser. He's there. I didn't quite like that picture.
No, that picture bothers you.
Yeah, I think it's labeled at my fucking house.
Jesus, why can't it just be a nice picture?
Because it just can't be.
Steve, I'm going to let you go. If you remember anything else, call back, all right?
Big A.
All right, Steve from Bayshore.
Big A groping somebody.
Big A. That's great.
That's wonderful.
Every time Big A's in a picture, he looks like in the Ring. Remember they would look at the pictures and it would like start to like
yes, it was like all
blurry.
Yeah.
Could you go back to that picture? Yeah. By the looks of it, the girl's enjoying that.
Well, of course.
You can tell by her body language. She's accepting.
Well, let me tell you.
She's accepting that.
The guy's got a gentle touch, I gather. I have no idea what that's about. So Pat from Menaki brings the girl, and she's up there doing something. And I don't know exactly what happened, but Dennis was sitting at the poker table, which is just off to the left of the karaoke stage, and he said something about maybe that it was loud. I don't even know what it was. But she got just a bug up her ass about it and starts lambasting him. Fuck you! Go fuck yourself, you fat fuck! And just yelling. And he could have unloaded on her. Oh my God, he was being very merciful. Very merciful indeed. But she then got right in his face.
It's a party.
Oh, I know.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, right in his face.
She's confrontational.
Yelling. Yeah, very confrontational.
Yeah.
Very loud.
Wow.
And then to see poor Pat from Menaki go over and like gently put his hand on his shoulder and go, okay, well, all right. So out of his league. All I was thinking was Fredo. And you know.
Yeah.
That's why you don't never marry a wife.
Never marry a professional eater. Never marry a professional eater.
Because Pat was out of his league as far as trying to, rein her in.
Right.
Was she being mean to Pat?
No, she was just kind of not acknowledging that Pat wanted her to kind of chill. Yeah.
So everyone was kind of looking.
Oh, everyone was looking? I had my fucking phone out. I was
Your
recording
video?
this. I was recording this and fucking turning. And of course, I had a few in me too, so I was turning it around every so often, going, "World Star Hip Hop!" And then
Can we hear some of the audio?
I don't have it on this phone. I don't have it. I know. Terrible.
You're gonna bring it in for tomorrow.
I'd love to hear that.
I do have some of the yelling and.
The yelling was bad?
It got uncomfortable. And you could tell it was just probably the alcohol because after a few minutes, it turned into her crying and hugging Dennis, and there was yeah.
Oh, no. I'm sorry.
Yes, exactly.
Really?
Exactly. That's what it was.
I didn't. Oh.
Oh, yeah, I know. Ooh, cringy.
That's just how I like them. Once the tears flow, I fucking start filling up.
Yeah.
And Pat was controlling the whole situation?
Not an ounce of ability to take care of business.
Was he trying to like laugh it up? Like, it's just a
yeah, he was. It was very uncomfortable to watch.
I got her home, comforted her.
Yeah, comforted her.
That's okay.
Comforted her, yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, that was that. Roland, I saw Roland walking around. We found out something about Roland that we didn't know.
Yeah, let's get Roland in here. He's walking down the hall.
Yeah.
He's coming in.
He's coming in?
What time did the girls stay until?
We're out.
3.
Like 3, yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Any other thoughts from the party?
We had car service to
No,
get
I'm
them
just
to and
glad
from.
it was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
But no creepers were there.
Yeah. It was fun.
No creepers
No
were there?
creepers were there?
Everything.
Are you kidding?
Nothing but creepers were there.
Might want to become more
He
self-aware.
felt safe.
What is that picture?
Roland and Sal in the pool.
It was very,
Sal again, right?
it was very homoerotic.
And Roland in the pool with his Springsteen shirt on.
Yeah, it's fat people rule. Yeah, wear the shirt.
You're holding Sal, like cradling him in the water.
Roland, how was the party?
It was fun.
Yeah, your thoughts on the party?
Delicious food, booze,
Yeah.
shenanigans,
Good,
police,
good music.
good music, Denny.
Denny.
Yeah.
And Roland.
Is Denny here yet?
Yeah.
Then he should come in
we
too.
gotta get a little Denny take on this whole thing too. Roland, I never knew this. You don't swim.
No, I do not.
Roland can't swim.
Oh my God! Seriously?
Yes.
Yeah.
He was in the pool.
I asked Anthony, where's the line before he did?
It's like, where's the line?
You have to figure out where the deep end is always in a pool.
Yeah.
And then I was like, what happens if you go in the deep end? And he's in the shallow end. And he goes like, oh, you see me go like, ooh, ooh. And he starts splashing. He goes like, ooh, ooh.
You never learned how to swim.
When I was a kid. But
You're
after
Mexican.
that,
Yeah.
You're Mexican.
Exactly. How'd you get here?
I don't know.
You just never had the desire to learn how to swim?
Well, the last time I swam was probably I was like 5th grade, 6th grade.
Yeah.
That was it.
That would be scary.
Yeah. And then Sal pushed me to deep end, and I'm like,
Yeah.
I clinged to the rocks.
When we found out he couldn't swim, there was this little effort there to get him into the deep end. People are
crazy?
I know, they're very cruel.
And Anthony goes, we'll save you, but first I have to vine you.
Yeah, I go, we'll save you, but it's going to be 6 seconds of horror and terror for you because we're not going to save you during the Vine video. Just know that after 6 seconds, you'll be okay.
We'll be in there.
Yeah.
I killed myself because they pushed me in the deep end and I grabbed the rock like a...
Yeah. He fucking was like just on the edge of the pool, you know, when kids aren't sure and they have to grab
you
on.
Can't swim. Holy shit.
Yeah. So he was Mr. Shallow end guy.
Yeah.
He was entertaining the shallow end of the pool.
Yeah.
Where's the video of him being pushed in?
Who had that one?
I don't think
I had it. Yeah. There was a bunch of things going on. Oh, they were having fun. Troy was showing off. He was taking one of the big floaty cushions, putting it by the deep end, running, jumping on it, doing a little surfing. Yeah.
Other
There's
dinosaurs.
chicks. Oh, yeah, there was a line of people taking pictures with dinosaurs.
That's awesome.
You know, people called him crazy, but
Love the
it's a big
food.
hit. Good food, right?
Yeah, really good food.
Did anyone go in the jacuzzi?
Yeah, after a while, people were in the jacuzzi, yeah.
Then Sal's jumping out of the jacuzzi into the pool, which is super dangerous.
A little dangerous.
Because you jump in the deep end.
The deep
Scary for you, right?
Yeah, like, no, thank you.
I can't believe he can't swim.
That's so...
When he said it, I thought he was kidding.
No,
But he wasn't kidding.
no.
There's
What's up, Sal?
Sal.
Who was never invited to Anthony's when he was an
Oh,
intern.
my God. Oh, that's true.
Yeah, interesting.
Absolutely not.
He had to graduate.
Was that your first time at the compound?
It was awesome.
That was the first
I
time
had
there?
such a good time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was fun.
But it looks like it. You're in all the Vine videos.
Oh, yeah.
All the pictures.
Sal got into like every video.
Yeah.
I don't know how it happened.
Maybe you were hanging out with them.
Yeah, you're like fucking Mosh Girl.
Sal, how long did you intern?
I interned for maybe like 8 or 9 months.
And then how long have you been an employee?
A little over a year.
And ladies, how long have you been interns?
A week.
Already doing your own show at the compound. That's
What happened?
Nothing strange here.
No.
No, not at all.
Well, you got to,
Sal, your thoughts on the party?
I had a great time. And seriously is one of the best hosts I had.
No, we understand it's a good time. That we know all that. But what are your thoughts on it?
Ant's got an amazing house.
Yeah.
That it seems like the ultimate party place. Just to
Yeah,
invite
it's,
the right
you know,
crew over and just fucking blow it.
just have some fun, you know? Fucking, having some fun there.
A little drinking. And,
little drinking, a little eating.
Great food. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the silliest thing that happened?
Oh.
What was the silliest thing that
Silliest,
happened?
yeah.
Oof.
You guys were pretty much
Wow.
the patio crew.
Hold on.
Yeah, the
me
synchronized-
and Sam are rolling our eyes. Are you trying to be a broadcaster?
What?
Are you trying to be a broadcaster in the end?
I don't want to be on the air for
Oh,
sure.
okay. All right. That's very obvious.
No, I mean,
Okay.
I said-
Because we're rolling our eyes. It's like you're this. I mean, Ant's told 10 great stories so far. You don't have one good story from the party. All you're saying is the food was good, the music was good.
That was part of the patio crew.
Yeah.
And that was, you didn't really see. You saw a lot of Roland.
Right.
I mean,
But then Sam asked, "What's the silliest thing?" You have nothing. Like,
How about the
a
context
highlight
for this
from the
photo?
party?
I have no idea. Roland probably just picked me up. We were drunk, and Roland picked me. We started doing synchronized swimming at one point. That was
they did do synchronized swimming.
I
in
was
the
like, what the fuck?
Roland
is
and
going
Sal doing synchronized swimming in the pool.
Okay,
And
there you
Roland
go.
can't swim.
And Roland can't swim. So that was. We wanted to get him floaties for his arms so bad to get him in the deep end with some floaties.
That'd be funny.
He's petrified of that deep end.
How was Denny?
Denny was great, but Denny didn't hit the fucking post once.
Now,
I asked him numerous times that night. Just do it on one song. Everyone wants to hear it. Ant wants to get a video
I
out of
know.
it. Nothing.
What, he kept missing or he wouldn't do it?
He just wouldn't do it. I
Well,
asked him.
it wasn't the right time to do it.
Oh, is that it?
We're just keeping the groove going, man.
Keeping the groove
Keeping
going.
the groove going.
Denny was there. The hard drive of hits was there.
You were a gracious host, and it was nice that you hired the Nassau County Police Department as security.
That was nice. Yes. You put out the old bat signal for the police.
I was talking to the gentleman working the barbecue, and I said, "What time could you play music till in this town?" He goes, "Oh, 2 in the morning." I said, "Oh, outdoors? Oh yeah, 2 in the morning." I said, "Okay." I said, "I do a lot of block parties
The
around."
guy
Long
behind
Island."
the grill told you that.
Yeah, usually. So yeah, he looked like a figure of authority, and I said, "Well, usually, when you do a block party, 11 o'clock is the time." No, 2 in the morning.
Keep going. Keep going.
Is that
1
accurate?
o'clock.
2 in the morning?
Yeah.
It's 1 o'clock. It's 1 in the morning, and I see no one around. Everybody's downstairs, and I said, "Where's Anthony?" He said, "Well, he just answered the door. The police came." I said, "Oh, okay."
Yeah.
And that was fun.
Yeah. Well,
That's your cue, though, huh?
I have to get some louder speakers, I think. It's the
lights were a good addition, too. I kind of liked that.
it was
Real
nice.
party atmosphere. We got some great videos of, fine videos of people having a good time there, Denny. You did. You tore it up, I
thank
must
you
say.
very much.
Jimmy said the music was too loud.
What?
Jimmy said the music was a bit
Yeah,
loud.
it was a little loud.
I'm sorry.
Oh, it's okay.
When you're
Jim
behind
was,
there.
Do you think
No,
Jim
he's
was
right.
a square when...
No.
Square. Jim's a square.
That's funny. No, because he wanted to talk. He was there with a lady friend, and
Sure.
he was talking to some guests at the table, and
Yeah, and it was, Oh, but you're there to rock the place.
I just have one switch, on or loud.
There it is.
Watch out.
There it is. It doesn't really make sense.
On or loud? It would be awful loud.
Awful and loud. Yeah, but whatever. What's on then?
Yeah, on and
Switch to on, then.
Because then it doesn't go
There is
off.
no off button.
Oh, no off button with Denny.
Quietly on.
That was good.
All right.
I do remember hearing the Shots song so loud. It was very loud. And everybody was just yelling shots, 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 shots. And the neighbors were really...
I wish I could pan through all the neighbors' houses and how
I
just
know.
the conversations that are happening.
Maybe you should just invite them the next time.
No.
Yeah, you
it's
do
the same
you do the fake
bitch.
invite.
It's the same
Is it?
bitch that fucking calls the cops all the
But they're
time.
never going to show up, but at least they'll feel a little more guilty when they do think about calling the cops.
Right. Which one is she?
Denny knows.
How far from your house?
She's the one that's directly to the left if you're looking out in the backyard, kind of in the corner by the jacuzzi, back that way.
Okay.
But I just fucking, like I said, the cops called my phone first before they do. So I pull a Doyle Hargrave with that one. Law's on my side! I play cards with the chief of police!
It's weird that everybody was singing, like, shots.
Yeah.
Because there's a Vine video of shots.
Yeah. Yep,
But
there it is.
I don't see everybody in the Vine video.
We see 3 hot girls.
Well, there was,
and there's
two of which are in the room
sort of
with
an
us.
effort to pan left
we
at
hear
the
it?
end of the Vine video.
There it is. All right.
The lights have a little festive mood to it.
Oh, Denny's digging it. Right? Yeah.
It was nice.
Yeah.
It was nice.
It was.
It was a lot of fun. Nice people there.
It was.
Girls
Everybody-
dancing in bikinis. What else do you need?
All right. What else
What
do you
else
need?
do you need?
Everyone,
else do you
you know what? Aside from just that little thing with Pat Fuminaki's girl there,
Remember where she screamed at the guy and then broke down and crying?
Yes. It was very peaceful. Everyone has a good time. It's not like,
I went out with one of those once.
Oh,
my God.
I think everybody's has. Yeah.
You kind of ignore.
It's just
You kind
terrible.
of ignore some obvious problems because they're so
you're so sexy,
hot and sexy.
Yeah.
I've been there.
Yeah. But, no fucking...
Good for Pat.
No people had to be ejected and then come back later and shoot the place up. Like some parties, You know what I'm saying?
Had to go there.
Well, yeah, I did.
Almost made it a whole hour.
I did. Almost the whole
We officially
hour.
made the hour.
No, it was good.
This is the
clean
start of
fun.
the second hour.
Good.
That it came out.
That it came out.
Cool.
That the ugliness came
we
out.
made a nice hour clean.
Yeah, I know.
It's just fun.
I don't know.
Party.
It was partying. Everyone had good time. I was trying to think of the wrap up.
Where were you, Ope? You couldn't make it?
No.
Oh. I know. People were asking where you was.
You got the big invite this time. The direct invite.
Everyone got the invite.
I've had a few invites in a row now.
There'll be more. There'll
be more invites.
Beginning of the summer. Gotta have some more of these. Yeah. You girls obviously are welcome, It was a lot of fun. They did, they had a good time, and everybody was cordial.
I just didn't want to be a game piece. I knew what this whole thing was about, from the get-go.
Preposterous.
It was about the hot interns and not really the staff.
Right. It's preposterous.
The weird thing is, this was to me, I thought this was Nagelfest at the compound.
There isn't one image.
There's no
of
video
No
or
evidence
pictures
of
of
Eric
E-Rock,
being
even though this whole thing was put together because of E-Rock.
If I didn't see him in person, I wouldn't believe he was there.
Let me tell you something about Eric Nagel at a party or this party or whatever it was. Eric might not like this either. Eric plays off the too cool for the room guy.
Oh, no.
Yes.
Eric.
Fucking boo.
What's that about, Eric?
He's sitting at the table.
Yeah.
Let's say holding court, although no one's paying attention.
No.
But he's sitting at the table like, yeah, I'm here if anyone wants to,
Join me.
But Eric's not like he wasn't very proactive.
If anyone wants to seek his
like
counsel,
everyone else.
he's there.
Everyone else is having fun and doing things. There's all kinds of different areas of the house that, different things are going on. But
He
Mr.
didn't get
Nagel,
involved with any of the activities?
not really. That's why you don't see him in any of these
E-Rock,
pictures.
what's up? You were just sitting there, just enjoying the food and the music and just checking it out?
Yeah,
What's your vibe?
And I enjoyed the pool. The pool was very nice.
Oh,
You
Who was
jumped
that
in?
girl you were fooling around with?
Sal.
Jesus, Jimmy. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, so
Wait,
E-Rock,
you jumped in the pool, though?
Yeah, I went in the pool.
Oh, boy.
Did you do the shirt or no shirt?
No, I did the shirt.
Oh.
You did a shirt?
What?
Yeah.
You didn't have to do this.
They were like the caddies from the movie Caddyshack. The kid sucks in the gut when Lacey Underwells walks by.
How's that song go again? Whatever. There's a music that plays, too.
Yes, it was.
It's a sax or something, right?
That was it. No need for smut.
Yeah.
That's a great picture.
That's, I don't know. E-Rock, was, he went in the pool, I guess.
Are you
But,
saying E-Rock was a dud at the party?
well, I won't say a dud, but, you won't really see any pictures or hear any interesting stories that involve E-Rock because he was just kind of, it's just kind of there.
What was
I
the
was
silliest?
enjoying it.
What was the silliest thing for you, E-Rock?
It was mostly watching Roland. He would lean over, like he'd be sitting at the table on the patio,
Yeah.
and he'd go, "Excuse me a second," in the middle of a conversation. He'd lean over and just stick his hand out to Steve, and he's like, "Could I have some more shrimp or some more chicken?" So Steve would throw a whole bunch of stuff
boy.
up there,
wow.
Yeah.
and plates were being brought over to Roland to sample,
He
and
was like a king over there.
yeah.
Did you
The shrimp
indulge,
was good.
Roland? Did you indulge?
Sweet ass. And then you can scream at anything at Anthony's party and it's welcomed.
Oh, yeah. Nothing.
He kept harassing Denny because it was taking so long to set up, and
Nothing's
Roland
off
was
limits.
eating, and
Yes.
Were you distracted, Denny,
no.
by,
That happens all the time.
yeah.
Yeah.
Rambunctious
When
kid
you
at a
go
bar
into a
mitzvah?
party that's already going on, sure. It's like,
Yeah,
come
that's
on,
true.
Come on, start the music. What are you going to play?
Oh, boy.
Yeah. I played a Bruce Springsteen song for him. So.
You did. I
What'd
heard
you play?
Cadillac Ranch.
Yeah.
that. Cadillac Ranch.
I don't know that one.
Good tune.
Yeah, good tune.
Cadillac. Roland, you know it. Sing it, right? No. And I even slipped on a little disco kiss when Jim came out.
I heard
That's
that.
true. Yeah, Jim comes in. It was very thematic because
I was made for loving you. Yes.
Jim comes in, and then all of a sudden, Kiss is being played. Roland's there, and we get some Springsteen.
Great DJ.
It was.
He pays attention.
Yeah. E-Rock was there, so we got some fucking Weird Al.
What Weird Al song would you have liked at the party?
Oh, I don't know.
Did you have any Weird Al on the hard drive hits?
I might have had Eat It.
Eat It? Well, that would be appropriate, too. That's a good one.
I want to rip on the guy. He was there kind of relaxing.
Of course, he was. He was
just chilling.
Yeah.
Barely wanted to be known he was there.
Denny didn't do the full setup, though, because
No.
when we were helping him take some of his equipment in,
Yeah.
he has all these props and games in his vehicle
Well, I had
there
the
that he
hula
can bring in.
hoops.
At one point...
Why didn't you bring those in, Denny?
It was all of a sudden I just turned the music on. Everybody started dancing, so I didn't need to throw those out there.
There was that was an awkward moment also when I was out front talking with the Nassau County Police guys, and I hear, "Hey!" And I look up by the driveway, and there's Denny with an armful of hula hoops going, "I forgot to bring out the hula hoops!" I'm standing there with the cops like, "Oh, fuck." Oh, my God. He did. He had an armful of hula hoops.
Did they get used?
We didn't need to use them because the party was just going. You know?
No.
Sometimes you.
How pissed is the neighbor? They call the cops and they show up and nothing is done to their liking in the end.
I knew the cops were coming before they even showed up.
Oh, boy.
So you can, I get that phone call. You turn the music off.
Right.
Everything's cool by the time the cops show up.
Right.
Except for the fact that they got a drunk guest trying to enter one of their cars and drive home.
Yeah.
Which,
Well, he says he wasn't trying to drive.
Yeah, he was trying to get his toothbrush.
His toothbrush.
In the cop car. Yeah, I wish he would have grabbed the shotgun.
Steps and vomit. What a fucking...
He really did. Yeah. Well,
Very good.
Other little things, I guess, but that's pretty much the bulk of it.
I'm sure other things will come up during the show.
Yeah, it was
the
good.
big party.
Troy Kwan and the bitches.
Oh yeah, we'll get his.
He brought his bitches.
We'll get his take on the party when he gets here.
It was nice.
Mm-hmm. They were gone by the time I got there. I think he had a gig.
Yeah, he had a gig to go to. Just kind of tag team DJs, even though he didn't DJ or anything. But yeah, it was fun. It was a good one. Oh, please,
great time.
Please,
when's the next one?
Anytime.
Oh, here's Troy.
ASAP.
Troy, how was the party?
Yeah. Troy, how you doing, man? Good. Yeah, you had to leave a little early, right?
Oh shit. It was a fucking blast, man. We had a great time. Yeah, we did have to leave early, but
yeah, that was fun, man.
It was just starting to really get warmed up, like when we were taking off.
Yeah.
What time did you leave?
About 8 o'clock. Quarter after 8.
What time was your gig?
I had to be there at 10.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were like first guys in the pool kind of a thing, too, very early on, getting that pool. Troy likes, the pool hijinks with the chicks.
Yeah.
With the chicks.
How many bitches?
I had 3.
That's pretty sick.
But next time, if you give me a little more heads up, I'll round up a ton. I'll bring a whole busload of bitches.
Just don't take them home at 8 o'clock.
Really?
That's the worst.
Well, I could reschedule my gig, but it was literally like...
That's a huge tease.
Yeah, exactly.
Funny.
It's awful.
It was the day before. He was like, oh, let's do this. I was like,
It was very short notice because I was saving E-Rock from the dildo party.
Of course, that's why.
Yeah.
You had the party. We all know that now.
Exactly.
Yes.
Please.
Yeah, it was all about E-Rock. I wish the other intern was here today.
Yeah.
Oh, poor guy. I heard did he call you guys? Yeah. He got in touch with you guys?
Yeah, when we were doing the Compound show, he texted me, and so at 1:30 he was still up watching again.
He was watching.
Oh, he was watching the party that he wasn't invited to. Oh.
And you know what? He would have really loved the He's been on the after show once, and he came to me and said, "Hey Sam, on the after show today, did I do all right? Was that?" So like he really cares. Like
he would have been down in that studio taking calls.
Man.
A lot of calls were coming in. It was amazing.
Yeah, a lot of calls.
The phones were lit the whole night.
Wait, you had your headphones on, right? What were they saying to Danny? Were they insulting him?
Yeah, a couple of people were just like insulting him like this. The show sucks. Why haven't you been on in so long? But I don't know. I mean, we got a couple good callers, but I mean, nothing.
Most of them were aggressive.
Too exciting. Yeah, most of them were aggressive.
Oh yeah, they were very.
Just wanted to hate.
Yeah, they wanted to hate. They were haters.
Because they were home alone. On
They were
Saturday
drinking
night.
Haterade. Yes, they were home alone.
They were
Exactly.
home alone on a Saturday night.
Exactly. Watching other people have fun.
Yeah.
Are you inviting the intern to the other one, the next one?
Both of them, of course, are cordially invited.
No, I didn't mean them.
The third.
Oh, that guy? What's his name?
I don't even know.
Yeah.
What is his name?
Or is it going to be one of those things where all the regular crew knows that you're welcome to come back?
See, when I put out an invite, a lot of times I don't have time to look individually at everybody, so I just put out a Twitter or put out on the air here, hey, everyone that's, you know who you are, that gets invited to all my parties and stuff, just, show up. And they're like, oh, cool. And you guys are obviously on that list now. I mean, it's a great time and everything.
Until the day you die.
So, that's pretty much how I put out the rest of the summer's invites.
That's it for the summer, then.
It could be it.
Have you ever had to tell someone they're not one of those people anymore?
Yes.
You have?
I usually get somebody else to tell them. Because Mikey Cuffs.
Really?
I get Mikey Cuffs to tell them,
Wow, you've had. Because I love the invite. You just throw it out on Twitter like who you are. But I was thinking, wait, you know who you are, but there's got to be someone in there that fucking blew it.
I've had some people show. The guy that showed up with 2 prostitutes to my house that one party, I guess it was Halloween.
Sale. How'd you do that?
No way, I think I remember.
Yeah. The blonde, the tall blonde, the big blonde. Yeah.
Actual prostitutes?
Oh, yeah.
You never had him come back?
No.
Wasn't he there again or no?
Well, he was like at another party after that, but then I started talking, especially talking about Mikey Cuffs, and I'm just like,
why did he show up with
shady.
2 prostitutes?
He's a good guy.
Yeah, maybe he's a good guy.
Please, that's the best thing anyone's brought to your
was going to be there?
I was.
Oh, you were there?
Yeah, I think there's this misconception that I want, like, complete, out-of-control debauchery.
My God,
and I like controlled debauchery at my house, so... I like
assumed that's what you wanted.
Yeah.
At your party.
Yeah.
Wow.
Maybe not.
You want somebody to bring bitches, not
Now, Troy Kwan brings, like, respectable girls.
Troy, you wouldn't bring prostitutes. You would just bring bitches that are down for whatever, right?
I had to brief these broads before we even got there.
Yeah, and they were perfect. They were great. They had fun. They were very in control.
Respectful.
No, yeah, the only kind of out-of-control girl was the girl that Pat from Menaki brought over with her, I hate you, fuck you, you fat fuck, oh my God, I'm sorry, let's hug and cry it out.
Was it just awkward for everybody?
It was so fucking... I'm in my own home recording this.
Yeah.
And anytime, like, people looked over, I had to kind of almost hide the phone because I was embarrassed that I was even recording it. It's my house. I was okay, sweetie. Just the gentle touch on the shoulder, and she's kind of like shrugging off his touch.
Shooing him away?
Yeah. There was no stopping her.
He didn't have control of the situation?
Wow.
He didn't walk over there and go, stop.
Not really. Not really. Fucking, yeah. Siegfried and Roy had more control of that tiger. It was,
we've all been there.
Bad.
We've
Yeah,
all
yeah.
been there.
Oh, no.
Yeah. How you doing? Come on now, Poopsie. Sweetikins. Don't, Yeah.
Suddenly everything becomes clear.
Oh, yeah. And she was from the karaoke stage. She was singing.
Oh, that's nice.
But as she's singing, she's like looking at Dennis and singing some of the words really loud, looking at him and flipping him the bird as she's singing. And Dennis is just sitting there like, what the fuck did I even do? He didn't do anything. It was.
She was the angry singer. 'Cause I can't fucking stand you.
Yes. Oh, God. Ooh.
How embarrassing.
Yeah. Oh, that
was the party.
It was close. It was close to a downer. It. Thank God they, hugged it out at the end.
God.
A tear-streaked hug.
Yeah. Wow.
It was so douchey.
Yeah, it certainly is. And all I'm saying is thank God certain things changed, or you'd be talking about one of your co-hosts like that. I can't believe he did it again. I cried.
Would you have been that guy at the party?
It was the worst.
Anthony,
fucking
no one cares.
Teenage lesbian.
You'd have been
Awful.
yelling at fucking guests.
Just humiliating.
Making a scene. We're like, Jimmy, there's no reason to be mad. Jimmy, everyone's having fun. Yeah, fuck you.
I don't fucking care if I'm at your party.
Yeah. How embarrassing.
Yeah.
That would be awful, yeah. Yeah, well, all right. That's pretty much it in a nutshell.
Sounds like a great
it was a lot of fun.
Nice.
Well, have more of those.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Let's do it this weekend.
Let's go. Oh, this weekend. I think I got to do some kind of like family thing Sunday. Yeah.
That's good. That's why this Friday and Saturday.
Exactly. Yeah. Well, yesterday it was quite the contrast because then after the big Saturday party, Travis and Lisa and little Riley came over with Ange, and she brought her girls, and yeah, it was nice and relaxed and mellow. It was a family day. Little kid frolic in the pool kind of a thing. Yeah, there it is. Aw.
That's quite the contrast.
I know, right? It's just like kids at the house. It's nice. Look at Travis. Travis not here today. And then you put a steak on the fucking camera for 2 seconds with some like Jack Daniel's barbecue sauce next to it, and you get fucking people on Twitter. What are you using that for? A little olive oil and sea salt. Fuck you. I'll eat what I want. I'll shit on it, okay? You fucking assholes. Everyone's got something to say, no matter what you fucking do.
It's just exhausting.
It is exhausting. I'll fucking put whatever I want on my steak. You're not there. Don't worry about it.
Is Travis not in today because he's recovering from some of this craziness that happened the next
this
day?
is crazy. Yeah. Drinking out of a fucking sippy cup.
He's ankle deep in that water.
He is ankle deep. He's a madman.
Yeah.
He's ankle deep in the pool water with Riley throwing a rubber ball at him.
How was his McCartney show, did he say?
He said it was amazing.
Yeah, for sure.
I read a review on it, too. Paul McCartney played for 3 fucking hours. Wow. 3 uninterrupted hours he played.
Wow.
Where he barely took a drink of water.
Wow.
And just sounded amazing, played stuff from all of his, incarnations of bands and solo acts and everything. Just amazing. Fucking amazing. 3 hours?
No, he hardly... I think at the Apollo he drank... I didn't see him sip water once.
Amazing. Just one hit after another. He looks great. He's got a... amazing stage presence and personality and shit. I wish I would have seen it. Yeah.
How old is he now?
He's like 72, I think. Something like
is
that.
He 72?
I think he is.
Yeah.
He's 72, Dennis.
Yeah, he's early
and
70s.
he's
yeah,
up there fucking grabbing instruments. He's like playing a song, he'll play his bass, then he's on keyboards, and he's fucking just amazing.
70.
Yeah.
70? Oh, okay.
70 years old.
Oh, well, then.
In that case,
in that case,
72.
Well,
Jesus,
I thought,
right. Of course he's doing that at 70.
But to be able to have the, energy to just do a 3-hour show like that.
I heard he did a lot of Beatles stuff that he didn't know he's doing.
Yeah, that's what I heard too. Yeah. Beatles, but then he did a lot of Wings and solo stuff. So, yeah, good time.
Good times.
They'll be at the next shindig. When it wasn't
Paul
such
McCartney?
short notice.
Paul
McCartney's going to be there. Sorry, Denny.
It's okay.
You think that asshole neighbor of yours would tell Paul McCartney to turn it down?
If Paul McCartney was playing and she deemed it a little too loud, the cops would show up.
Oh,
because she didn't want to hear
How old is she?
I don't know. I never see her. They were having a party one day, and I launched the drone and got some video to see what they look like and see what the party was going on. So I put the drone over the fence and...
Were they aware there was a drone looking at them?
No, it was pretty high altitude.
Oh, okay.
I put it up pretty high, but I was able to pan the camera down and fucking. I got a good shot of their little party. They had some younger people there too, but
and it was probably a family party.
It was a family party. I wasn't sure who was who though, so I need some fucking forward-looking infrared for that thing, so I can really get a.
Did they tell you who calls on you?
I get a good impression as to who it is. Okay. Yes, they do. They point. All right. I thought I told you guineas to get out of here.
I got all your guineas locked up.
Yeah.
Nice. We should break, probably.
Yeah, we'll break. We'll have something to eat and more fun Opie and Anthony show.